Hi, welcome to Coding with Sam. Today we're going to talk about the protected content message and how you can customize that for your membership site. As of 3.1 and newer versions of Paperships Pro, we now have a smart generated message based on several different conditions of your membership site. This made it to where your membership levels aren't necessarily being listed on the protected content message. For sites that have several membership levels, even several hundred membership levels, this can get quite long and tedious for your members or potential members to read when they're just trying to either log in or purchase a plan. But the smart messages may not be ideal for your membership site. So we're going to dive in on how to customize these messages for your site. I have my demo site, Coding with Sam, and on this site, I did install and activate the Snippets plugin. You can find on the WordPress repo. I will link it below. On our documentation page for our protected content message, we can find how to customize the protected content message with code. First bit of code that we want to add is going to be the header. We're going to copy this code into our code snippets. So we'll navigate to snippets, add new, and we're going to paste the code in there. All of this information prior to the actual function is not needed. This is going to be information that the Paperships Pro team adds. That way, when it gets added into our snippets library, we have a little bit more information on what the code does versus trying to read the code and not knowing what it does. So this code was written for our Must Loves Dog community, which is our typical demo. For this Coding with Sam, we wanted a very nice, clean, simple demo. There really isn't much on this site. So I'm going to change this to say, instead of Must Love Dogs, change it to say, join the Coding with Sam community for access. And I'm going to save those changes and activate that code recipe. We also want to make sure that we enter a title here. So this is going to be the protected content message header. This allows us to go in and when we go to all snippets, we can easily toggle this on or off based on what we need to do. So now that we have the header, we're going to add another new one. We're going to go back to our documentation and we're going to grab the code recipe for the body. We will copy this and we'll paste this in. Again, we don't need this extra information before the function. We can delete all of that. And this one I'm not going to touch. This code says you must have one of the following memberships to access the content, and then it'll list the levels. This levels is a variables that are available to be used in this custom message. So I'm not going to change anything on this protected content, and I'm going to add the title of protected content body so we know, again, if we had to change this, we can. We'll save changes, we'll activate this. And what I'm actually going to do, just to show you the difference of the smart messages and then now what we have customized, I'm going to turn these off just for a second. And I'm going to show you a post that is protected content. So this is premium membership content. We'll view this in a new tab. And I'm using the admin view as bar to show without membership access. So this is the smart message, premium membership required. You must be a premium member to access this content. The other post that we have is for basic and premium members. So if we view this says membership required. You must be a member to access this content. View membership levels. This gives you the option to view the levels page versus being directed directly to the premium membership level checkout page. So that's the smart protected content message. But with our code, we'll go back to snippets and we'll turn on our header and our body. And then we can go ahead and refresh our basic and premium member content. And this is what it does. So now it says join the Coding with Sam community for access. And you must have one of the following membership levels to access this content. And it says basic and premium. So that's the level parameter that it pulled in of saying these are the levels that you need that are required. We can also go back to the other post that we were looking at where it's just premium. And it says the same thing. It just says that you need one of the following memberships levels to access this content, but there's only one level. The other thing is that this is actually not linking to your membership page. That's something else that you can customize this message for, or you can use the smart generated messages. Thank you so much for joining me with Coding with Sam. Please like and subscribe our channel. We look forward to making more content like this. Please drop a comment below about what you would like us to cover with Coding with Sam.